Hello everyone, Dadrael here, and this is my first ever episode of Shadowverse. As you may understand from my entire theme here, I am going to be playing what's called Havencraft, so the holy units. Let's see what happens, shall we? I have made my deck after all, because I finished the tutorial before this, so I would actually have some cards to do this. If any of you have any potential wishes from future games I would play, please comment them down below. And let's get this show on the road, shall we? Quite interesting first match for me and my recording. I fight Abyssalcraft. For those who have played the old Shadowverse, and this is Shadowverse 2 practically, Abysscraft is a fusion between Blood and Shadowcraft, so it is quite literally the unholy version of what I'm going to be playing here. I'm not very good at the game, but we can see how this turns out. Well, I already took the first damage from combat, that's a good sign. I'll use my free bonus play points because I'm the second player. I can play Angelic Prism Priestess to add a random amulet to my hand. Nice, I got my statue. And I got pinged on Discord. Well, that's life. Now, I'm a bit, well, concerned because it's my first time using OBS to record, so I'm not really sure if my sound quality is gonna be that well. So if you cannot hear me, then I do apologize in advance. I am doing my best over here. But I will play Sarissa, Lockspear's Almir Rai, and my wing statue, and that's it for this turn. And as you may understand from the cards that you have seen me play, the theme I went with is angels. So let's see if I can do anything or if I'm gonna die. Basically, the first thing I do. I'll evolve Cleric of Crushing to destroy one enemy follower. What? Oh, it's on a super evolve. That's really bad, actually. I thought it would be better than that. Shit. Well, I can still clear as much as possible from their field. And you can see the names of the cards. I'm only really mentioning them to make it easier for you, in case you don't know any of these stuff. Though I will primarily be doing Minecraft content, at least when it comes to roleplay content I will be posting. I am happy to play other games. So as I said earlier, if you have any games you want me to play, just comment them down below and I will take a look at them. But first I need to see if I can actually survive this. Ouch. Well, my guardian can help me here. Ah, they're buffing damage. Let's see here. I'll play the guardian. A epic evolution animation. I haven't actually seen that yet. But now by evolving it, I should clear their board. Great. That's a problem for those who are watching this without any knowledge about Shadowverse, which I doubt will happen, but in case. Bane means that if they were to attack my creature with it, or my creature attacks theirs, mine dies no matter what, as soon as they actually hit each other. Ugh. Well, that's wonderful of my opponent. Let's see here. Well, I know what I must do. I will super evolve Agnes, hit this, and pray I hit the right one. Well, as they say, you shouldn't pray in vain. So, I'll use my bonus orb and play Fox of Purity to protect myself. I lost. Well, I am glad to have fought a skilled opponent at least, because if I am to get better at this game, I must go through trial. Let's see. Ooh, Dragoncraft. Dragoncraft is primarily, well, dragons and reptiles. But their gimmick is that if you have 7 or more of the orbs or points used to play cards as maximum orbs, then they get what's called overflow. And that's the main gimmick of Dragoncraft. Meanwhile, Havencraft, like I'm using, focuses on stuff like Ward, which means your opponent has to destroy the creature before they can attack you, and Amulets to do their job. Now, I haven't really been getting lucky with my draws, but that's the gist of what I am doing here. So I will keep playing my Leia Bellringer Angel, because when their last word effects, or as people playing Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh might say, on destruction effect, is to draw a card. Okay, I'll play my Pact of the Beast Princess and use my last play orb to engage it, meaning as you read here, I'm advancing its count by 1, meaning at the start of my next turn, I will get a 4/4 creature with Rush. As I press, you can read here, Rush allows the follower to attack followers on the same turn it enters the field, instead of having what's called Summoning Sickness. Now, let's see here. I'll begin by playing Adventurer's Guild to add a random follower to my hand. Then I'll play Winged Statue. Use this to destroy the bigger thing. That's really all I will do this turn. Here is another keyword that I haven't shown, Barrier. It reduces the first damage a creature will take to 0 before they lose the effect Barrier, which is really good. Over here, Intimidate. I just can't attack it. I can still hit it with effects, but I can't attack it, which is why cards like this is gonna save me. Next, I'll evolve my Holy Flame Tiger. Attack and end my turn. And oh no, they just got overflow. Well, this might have just ended, because I haven't been able to draw one of my main cards yet that will let me, well, combo, as they call it. Let's see here. I will play my Holy Shield Maiden. I will pay 1 to engage this. Destroy this to give Rush. I will call forth my Cerveza Luxfer's Almirai, and I'll attack again. Next, I'll just end my turn. Oh, No, that is a big dragon. I'm sorry, what? Minus 0, -9. Oh, well, that is concerning, or would be if I didn't have this. Here is Renero, the Darkhaven Ward. This card has the effect of ambush, meaning it's until this card attacks or deals damage to a player or follower, it can't be targeted by battle or effects. Next, by engaging this, I get a Falcon who can attack this turn, and I play Fox of Purity to protect myself. Ooh, that's legendary. Well, I gotta say, I like the legendary cards summoning animations in this game. And for those of you who may be interested in trying this game is completely free and it's on Steam. Hmm. Now that is a problem. Let's see. I'll play Angelic Prism to draw a card. I know I can't really do much else right now, so I'm gonna just go all out. Because I didn't have an award, and this creature, I wasn't ready for it. I lost again. But I'm here to have fun and entertain you guys. I'm not here to win, so I don't really care. Also, if you guys want to see me play a different craft deck, I'm more than happy to. Let me go to home real quick so I can show you what they are. If I were to go to cards, decks, here, new deck, there is Forestcraft, Swordcraft, Runecraft, Dragoncraft, Abysscraft, while I'm playing Havencraft and Portalcraft. And they all have their own unique mechanics. So if you would like to see a different one, I'm more than happy to. I am also potentially looking for a guild. So that could be interesting. But let's play 2 more games for now. As this is a test recording, I am not here to record for too long. But I really do hope that this works and that everyone, at least, actually, I'm happy even if only one person enjoys and watches my videos. I've always wanted to entertain people and make my own games, but due to reasons I am not able to make my own games, or well, not yet at least. And I'm fine as long as people at least enjoy my content. Now, I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe. You do that only if you wish to. That way I know who actually really likes my content. And while yes, my goal is to get big enough here so I can entertain more people, I don't care if it takes me years. Now, Portalcraft here is a bit tricky because they are using gears, and as you saw, they can do stuff that's called fusing, which is combining a certain amount of material to get a bigger thing out. And because of that, I'm also playing more carefully because when they die, this card dies, they get free stuff, and I don't like that. Now, this is actually a good time for me to play this card. Yes, they will get the stuff I didn't want them to get, but if you look at my hand, I'm pretty stuck right now, so I'd rather do that to advance my own chances of survival short term than wait and die before they have a chance to use their long-term play, which they are making. Here is the log. You see, this thing is one of three ominous artifact A, B, and Y. I'm not sure why it is like that. They combine into a big 10-10 thing that is terrifying. I know this because I had to play like 2 to 3 games just to finish the tutorial missions to get my cards, and I had to face it, and it was terrifying, as I said. So yes, let's see here. Interesting. Oh no, there we have Y. Interesting. Oh, nice. Let's see what I can do here. Eh, not too much, but I can still get rid of some of their field. Or all of it. But it is gonna leave my only creature, Apollo, Heaven's Envoy, in a bit of a pickle. Because as you may see, creatures don't heal at the end of the turn, as in some other card games like Magic. Which is why I use Darkhaven's Grace. It lets me once per turn engage it to heal a creature, and also buff its strength a bit. Oh no. So they will do 3 damage all my servants and me. Ooh. Let's see here. Well, unlike what someone may think, I do actually know what some of these cards do, so I'll just end my turn here because they will be destroyed now. That could, well, as you see, Portalcraft here is a pretty powerful artifact deck that likes fusing. And there we have the last piece. That is a problem. Correction, that is a big problem. And I need to get 8 so I can get this thing. Or preferably, I would like to get more than 8. So I'll just do my best to stall over here. There is really no reason for me to waste too many cards. But the Vanguard with Yon over here, and even better with Darkhaven's Grace together, could be a pretty lethal combo. Well, thanks to me knowing what their goal is right now, or at least one of the goals. Yeah, they're trying to lower me to 10 so they can clear me with the big robot. It is quite simple for me to get rid of those, so I will play Yon. Saintly Knight. Next, I will engage Darkhaven, and I will super evolve Yon to have a really big defender. I can't attack directly with it this turn, but this might be my first win on camera, guys. And even if it's not, as I stated, I'm here to have fun. Fair enough. That does mess a bit with my plan to try and avoid dying to the giant robot, but I understand. Hmm. Now that's actually really good for me. Okay, second Dark Haven's Grace and end my turn. Now, they have 10, so you're just gonna pop off the big thing most likely. Yep, this is how they create the big thing. Uh, Problem is, I'm not sure if I can survive this more than one turn. It's gonna be completely dependent on a pretty depressing mix of luck. Well, as I realized before I even super evolved, this won't be enough. But I will play everything I physically can. So even though I lose, I will go down with my pride intact and having known that I did my best to get a win for you guys. So let's start the last game for now, shall we? Okay, game. I know I'm not doing good, but do you really have to taunt me in front of my viewers? Nah, though. For anyone watching, that was sarcastic. I don't mind. I'm gonna be doing some off-camera training, and we could, and if you want, and leave it in the comments, I might actually do some of the training on camera, as in not playing at other players, but instead doing like quizzes, challenges, and stuff. Interesting. Let's see. I'm turn two. I'm fighting Dragon Crash. My opponent's name is Galen. Galen, if you're somehow watching this, thank you for playing against me, and let's see who wins. By the way, so you know, this just shows my hand, my cards in deck, how many of my creatures are in the grave, and the same for the opponent. So it is pretty straightforward. I feel bad always throwing Leia Bellringer like this, but they're one of my few really good cheap cards. And they do give me extra cards faster, so I kind of have to right now. I will play my Sarisa and Winged Statue. Pass my turn. Ooh, this is the first time I draw my Radiant Guiding Angel recording. Nice. Ooh, that's a big dragon. Oh well, big for how far we are in the game already. Let's see here. Well, I don't appreciate my opponent having a big thing on the field when I have nothing, so I will evolve to assassinate it with my Roneveros effect. And as you may have understood, Ronevero here is the same creature on my Darkhaven Grace. Well, this is the evolved form, but it's the same creature. My opponent is being pretty quick, which is impressive considering this game is pretty freshly released, what I'm aware of. So, to my knowledge, there aren't a lot of Dragoncraft cards that has dropped that lets you actually increase your orbs. My Agnes the Swiftblade just saved me against their evolution. That's a really big defender. Um, hmm, all right, interesting. Let's see here. I will play my Radiant Angel to draw two. Hmm. Well, I will have to go through my opponent no matter what I do right now, and I will not be able to quite get rid of the creature, but I can do as much damage as possible. And using my Super Evolution to do the first hit means will guarantee their demise if they attack me with it. And yes, I will and probably should upgrade my deck, but this is a really big starter deck in that sense. Like it's not meant to be super good. It's meant to be fun. And as long as I have fun and you guys like what I do, I'm happy. So I will now summon Reno Luxwing Featherfolk, and it's boomerang time. But just because I'm a little petty today, and I'll sacrifice my healer and use this to get rid of their giant elephant. I do apologize if you hear any sound in the background. I do not have a good microphone. And for those who may have heard of Olympus Nebula, I am one of the co-owners. It is a Minecraft roleplay, and well, I'm the one playing Omni during season 2, and I played Astral during season 1. My recordings got corrupted. Well, not really corrupted, but well, during season 2, a lot of them have been corrupted, so I haven't been able to post them. And now I recently had to swap here because my old recording software is no longer supported. So it's kind of awkward for me right now because I'm in a state of I want to release my content, but at the same time, I need to try and make sure this works, and I'm not about to make a multiple hour long recording to edit if I don't even know if the recording software is going to work with me, which is one of the main reasons why I did this first. And GG's, Galen, you are the winner. Now, to anyone here who was watching, please remember to have a lovely day and or night, no matter where you are in the world. And that's all for me. Dadrael out.